Good afternoon, everybody. It is 4:55 here in Florida, and blessings to everybody. Okay, you guys, I just want to come on and, I just want to share this with you. No way, right? Just kidding. Anyways, I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh my goodness. And I don't know if you guys have noticed it or not, but I'm going to say about the last month or a little over, I have been noticing about UFOs continuously coming out in the droves by many different channels. And I'm going to share this with you. This is Texas News Studio. This is Mark Myers. And thank you, brother, for all your hard work. And I just want to share this with you guys. I was just like, oh my goodness, because if y'all remember our sister Amanda Christian, um, and she's just so dear to me, y'all, and she had a dream where, well, at the very end of it, I'm just going to give you the very end of it. The very end of the dream, it was a rapture dream. The very end of the dream, there were UFOs, and they were watching her and her husband, and she was telling John to get under the covers. And then also we have our sister Sufficient Grace Tatum. Excuse me, y'all. I have chemical sensitivities. But anyways, she had a dream where she was going up the stairs and she was in a classroom. That's what she thought it felt like. And she heard in the back of the classroom somebody yell, when they start to impeach the president. Now, all the stuff that's going on with Trump, you guys, they are doing their best. Now, is it legal to impeach a president when he's not in office if he was an ex-president? That is something that I looked up and I couldn't really get an answer because it's never been done before. But if it could be done in any time in history, I would have to say it would be now. So, that dream also had a picture of a UFO or UFOs on the wall. So, I've been showing this whole time in the last, I say, year, all the brothers and the sisters, well, not all of them, but some of yours dreams and visions and audibles that are coming true, and they have been coming true. You can go look in the back of my all my videos, you guys, and you can find them left and right. Some of them, there's a bunch of them on one of them and a bunch of them on another. It's just amazing. But I just wanted to share this with you. Let's take a listen, y'all.
Well, this is a fascinating case about a UFO. U.S. military documents and witnesses' testimony show the mysterious object performing phenomenal maneuvers at incredible speeds that was sighted by a crew aboard a B-52. And the UFO was first sighted by crews on the ground before then being seen by the airmen who received orders to investigate on the specific orders of a U.S. Air Force general. It appeared to hit speeds which were beyond any known aircraft at the time and was detected on the aircraft's radar scope. Some members of the nuclear bomber's crew made visual sightings of the object, describing it like a miniature sun and a huge egg-shaped object that gave off a dull reddish color like molten steel. And one airman described the UFO as being oval-shaped, red, and with a silver bumper-like appendage as he spotted the object beneath the B-52. It was described as being around the same size as the bomber by one of the crew at the base. Went on to say, I remember grabbing an axe just in case there were little green men or something. Robert O'Connor, one of the first witnesses, a U.S. Air Force maintenance technician, told researchers. He described the object as self-luminous and like a ball of white light that appeared to change color and shape. The shape is reported to have hit speeds up to 3,900 miles per hour, pace above the Mach 5, meaning it was hypersonic. Played cat and mouse with the bomber, including at one point approaching at such speeds that the crew thought it would crash into them. But as quickly as it appeared, it then vanished, the encounter being probed by the U.S. teams of UFO investigators at the time, Project Blue Book. The official investigation dismissed dismissed the case as the airmen and ground crew simply being confused by stars. However, the bizarre and eerie incident at Minot Air Force Base in North Dakota occurred in the early hours of October 24th, 1968, and has been meticulously probed by researcher Thomas Tullian and his colleagues. And Mr. Tullian researched the historic UFO case as part of the Sign Oral History Project, designed to preserve information about encounters for study in the future. The project has uncovered reams of declassified U.S. documents, as well as first-hand witnesses, interviews with 14 of the bomber's crew, servicemen on the ground, and officers from Minot Air Force Base. So a very fascinating case, and this is actually over at the Scottish Sun. So I'm going to leave the link down below for a full report on this. Got pictures, more descriptions of it. Fascinating. Even a picture of the radar scope from aboard the B-52 showing the UFO. So very interesting case. Leave your comments, of course, down below. Share the TNS reports.